First Strawberries, a folktale of the Cherokee. First man and first woman watched the sunrise. They walked along the river. Together, first man and first woman. A time of peace, a place of peace for the two of them. They walked and talked. And this was how it was for a long time. But then one day, they had an argument. An argument. What it was about, I don't know. But they were angry. And it went back and forth and back and forth. And they stopped. And they walked. And the sun went down and the sun came up. And that afternoon they had another argument. Another argument. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And the next day they had another argument. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. It was too much. First woman ran away. As fast as she could run, she ran and ran and ran and ran. And first man watched till he could see her no more. And he stood there. And he was sad. What have I done? What have I done? And he talked to the Great Spirit. And he said, first woman and I have been arguing. And she ran away. I don't want it that way. I don't want it that way. I want to be with her. And the Great Spirit said, well, follow her. Follow her and talk. Follow her and I will try to help you. So first man started running. And first woman was still running, still running, still running. First man's running, running, running. And first woman was still running, still running, still running. First man ran and ran. And the Great Spirit put some blueberries out. Blueberries growing right alongside the path where first woman was running. First woman was running. But she did not stop for those blueberries. She just kept running. And first man was running too. And he could see her now a little, but she was far, far away. She kept running. She kept running. And the Great Spirit put blackberries along the path. That will stop her. But first woman kept running and running and running. And first man was running also. And she kept running, 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 running. She kept running, 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 running. And the Great Spirit, strawberries. Strawberries along the path. Strawberries along running, and then those strawberries. The sweet, sweet smell of the strawberries brought her run to a stop. She smelled that smell, and the smell took her back to a feeling of when she and First Man walked along the river in the early days of their love. She sniffed again. It took her back by the river, First Man and their early love. And then she picked a strawberry, and she took a bite. That taste, that taste, that taste. It took her back to the first kiss. And so she waited there. Here comes First Man. And he stopped when he was still a little ways away, so she could feel how he was feeling. And he walked one step at a time, closer and closer and closer. And he came up to First Woman, and First Woman raised a strawberry to his lips, and he took a bite, and the taste was like their first kiss. And First Man and First Woman were together again. And after that, if an argument got started, they'd go pick a strawberry and smell it and taste it and talk about what was wrong. And that's the story.